Hello, my name is Gormikia Sturdivant, and this is my new series, From Whoredom to Whole. The title should be self-explanatory, but if you don't understand it, I'm going to explain throughout this series the definition of whoredom, harlotry, just doing anything outside of the will of God, seeking and pleasing other gods instead of seeking the one true God and pleasing the one true God, being obedient to His word. We're going to talk about the consequences of disobedience, the consequences of yielding your body to temptation, just giving your body away, and the curses of disobedience. What is the purpose of this? I want to help not only young women but men to understand that anybody could be a whore and do wrong, but it's not all about just sexual whoredom. It's going to be about everything, anything that you are doing. I'm going to talk about it all. I'm not a person who's shy about talking about the truth. I'm just going to talk about my truth and the things that I've done wrong, so that you can avoid doing the same things or stepping in those walkways or paths that I've done, just to help you understand even with doing the wrong things and how it can affect your marriage or your relationship, how it can it separates you from God. Any kind of sin separates you from God. So you could just imagine what it does to your marriage before you get married, how it can make you want to stay in the world and continue in sin. But anyways, the purpose of this is just to help those who have not gotten into it, to prevent them from going into it. Those who may be in it and don't know that they're in whoredom, just trying to help them wake up and understand so they can get out. We want to prevent people from going to hell. That's the most important thing. We want to win souls for Christ. So that's the purpose of this new series. I will have people, a lot of women of God who have volunteered to come with certain titles. They will, join me and give their expertise from that certain title. So yeah, just stay tuned. I'm excited. But I did want to give a little background of my life. Yeah, a little bit. Anyways, so when I was little, I went through some stuff a lot of children are going through, and that's why I wrote the book No Don't Touch Me there. I will post that in the link also. But yeah, the things that I encountered or was coerced into doing as a little child, it affects you. It awakens things that's not supposed to be awakened. When you're a child, you're supposed to be a child. You're supposed to think like a child. And when things happen, you don't think like a child anymore. So I've always felt like I was an adult, and I never really was. I thought I was mature, but I was only thinking in those terms of sexual ideas and thoughts and wanting to improve and explore, curious, So then those things, fast forward to teenage years, I became promiscuous, and I was just trying to understand, okay, all these things, for me, I felt like this is what pleases the person, the sexual encounters, give them what they want, this is what they want. So it's not good to put yourself out there, to whore yourself or whatever you want to call it, that affects you, like, with anything in relationships. Like, I've never had a good relationship with people, boyfriend, or even in friendships. Like, it's difficult. And that's why God didn't make sex for you to just do, just free willy and nilly. You're supposed to wait for your spouse. And so we will talk about that also, just waiting and being patient. And that's not always easy from what I just explained. Like, there are some people who have been through things that are so affected by it that they are kind of lost and they need the help. But sometimes if you don't get the help that you need, therapy or whatever it is, talking to someone to understand what happened and how to get past that, you will stay stuck in something. So that's why some people are in whoredom. And so we can't judge off of what we think we know about people, but we have to help them. So that's the importance of this new series, From Whoredom to Whole. So of course, God can turn a whore into a housewife. He can help anybody out of any situation. And I'm not a preacher, I'm not a teacher, I am just a nobody trying to help everybody understand, anybody who's lost, anybody who's hurting, or just anything that you're going through, to understand that God can deliver, He can save, He can restore, He can replace, He can give you back those things that you've lost and just bring you back to Him if you want Him to. So everybody has to have a desire to want Him. And sometimes you don't even have to have that desire. God will touch your heart and He'll put the right people in your place. So just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. And if this video reaches you, and the future videos also, according to this series, He said, if any man hears me, harden not your heart. So if He sends people to you, or you hear certain things and it's falling on your ears, don't let it fall on your deaf ears. Allow your ears to be open and allow your heart to be willing to listen and understand what it is that you need and what it is He's saying to you. So, yeah. So from whoredom to whole. Straight out of whoredom. So anyways, I will see you soon. I hope you stay tuned. I'm going to try to make sure that I have these videos every Thursday. So that's my plan. And just FYI, like, it seems like the devil's been fighting me, trying to prevent me from getting this stuff done. So I've been meaning to have this done weeks ago, get started, and like things been happening. But anyways, it don't even matter. I'm going to continue. I'm going to go forward and like, y'all bear with me. But thank you. See you soon. Thanks for tuning in from Whoredom to Whole. I'll see you next Thursday. Every Thursday, I'll have a new episode up. All right? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.